Greetings and salutations. Hope everyone's doing all right. The world is getting kind of crazy out there, right? There's a lot going on. I kind of wanted to make a video. This is kind of like I kind of wanted to integrate my explanation on how I see the cryptocurrency space, right? Now I'm a huge anime fan, so what I'm about to do is I'm going to correlate and try to explain how I see the cryptocurrency space through anime. In particular, I'm going to be using a lot of Dragonballz characters. So if you're not interested in Dragonballz, I'm sorry. I apologize. Or if you don't know what Dragonballz is, then yeah, you probably need to crawl out of that rock you're under. But anyway, so I'm going to start off by talking about, let's go with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin to me is Master Roshi. Bitcoin is like, Master Roshi came out with the Kamehameha wave. He was like, he taught Goku how to use it, and like everything is Master Roshi is one of those guys that he never dies. Like he's just always there, like the original OG, right? So Master Roshi is always going to be there. One of the things about Master Roshi is like he's kind of like his personality. He's all over the place. He loves women, all this kind of stuff, like all over the place, right? Bitcoin is like all over the place, right? It's like the original OG. First came out with the Kamehameha wave. Like everybody knows who Master Roshi is, right? That's where everything kind of started, with Master Roshi raising Goku. So I'm going to equate Bitcoin with Master Roshi. Okay, so Goku. I'm going to say, I want to say this in the nicest way possible, but I am going to say, I'm going to go with Ethereum. So Ethereum obviously is like the second generation, right, of cryptocurrency, and Master Roshi kind of brought up Goku and all of that, and well, his grandpa did, but we won't talk about all of it, so yeah. So Goku, I should say Ethereum has been growing and growing. It's become more popular, and now with possibly Ethereum 2.0 coming out. Now, this is like the Frieza Goku saga, where Goku is about to turn Super Saiyan, right? So we get Ethereum 2.0, and Goku is going to turn Super Saiyan. So I'm going to equate Ethereum with Goku. Now, there's a lot of holes, and I don't want to go too deep into the cryptocurrency space, because obviously there's a lot of cryptocurrencies out there. So if I don't mention your cryptocurrency, I really apologize, okay? So the next one, and this is kind of funny, and I'm sorry. I apologize if you are an XRP fan, but if you're an XRP fan, you have got, XRP has got to be equated with Krillin, okay? Because, you got to look at it like this. Like, Krillin is, like, always trying to catch up to Goku, you know what I mean? At some point it was like, oh man, cool, but he's always trying to catch up to Goku, but it wasn't like quite there. And it's like he's like Goku is always on another level, you know what I'm saying? And Ethereum is on another level from XRP. Now, XRP can be used everywhere, right? Krillin's a human being, his personality, he's a very mature guy who kind of understands the ways of life. He kind of understands Master Roshi and a lot of the, adult situations going on. And I kind of feel the same way with XRP. Like, I feel like XRP can be adopted all over. The problem is that with SRP is like, it's like just too it's like the rest of everything else, right? So everybody is like surpassing Krillin, but it's like always there. It's like a partner, you know what I'm saying? So XRP is up there. It's going to be used. It's going to be popular. And it's just, Krillin is one of those popular Dragon Ball Z characters. Unfortunately, he dies a lot. And unfortunately, in the cryptocurrency space, XRP has kind of died a lot, I mean, it's like 90, I don't know, 80 to 90%, what it used to be. And, it's not even gotten close. It's not no recovery whatsoever. So, I don't know what's going on. A lot of people didn't know what was going on with Krillin and why he was always dying. And honestly, I don't know what's going on with XRP, I just don't. So, so the next thing is so now we're getting into the third generation, right? I could talk about, I could go into some of the minor Dragon Ball Z characters, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna name this. I'm gonna name this coin after Vegeta. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? But hear me out. So Cardano is like a third, it's a second/third generation, more of a third generation coin. Now Cardano has been out for a while, right? But Cardano at some point, like, I guess, obviously, if you're going by timelines, Cardano was never more powerful than Goku. Like, we're not even going to talk about, yeah, because obviously. But anyway, point is right now, what's happening in the cryptocurrency space. So, there's a lot of potential there, right? Like, but just haven't quite got over the hump, right? Like, Charles Hoskinson was always talking about, Cardano this, and Cardano's gonna be this, and Cardano's gonna be that. You guys remember in the Dragon Ball Z series when Vegeta is like, okay, I'm coming after androids. I can destroy everybody. When he first turned Super Saiyan, he was like, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I'm gonna destroy everything, right? And then he doesn't. So, and then every single time, it's like he wants to fight, right? Fight against Goku, right? So he's like, Cardano's supposed to be this Ethereum killer. But the thing is with Cardano, and I'm gonna say this, Cardano has a whole lot of potential, in which it could surpass Ethereum. I really think it really could surpass Ethereum, due to its staking. I do believe, right now it's just a whole lot of talking until we get everything, until we get like some proof of and performance of everything, right? Then we can get up there. So there's just like a whole lot of things going on when it comes to that. So with I'm gonna say this. Please don't get upset with me. But if you're a Tron fan, you're definitely Piccolo. You're definitely Piccolo. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this with all due respect. Piccolo is one of those characters to where it's just hanging around. Like, it's just an additional support. Comes in when things like, kind of get hairy. Comes in at the last minute and it's like, oh, who's that? And then he's like, he saves the day, but then he gets his ass kicked. And then, somebody else got to come in. But, Piccolo's an awesome character, right? But, I don't know why I can't remember his name. Oh my God. Like, it's like, it's a brain fart. I guess because I'm doing this video, it must be a brain fart. But anyway, if you look at Piccolo, if you look at how the Namekians are always able to fuse, right? Fuse with each other in order to become more powerful. I get that from Tron. Like, Tron's always trying to fuse and adapt and get on and mesh with everything that's going on. And it's like, yo, like, are you gonna get like, you're going to be powerful, but like, are you ever going to get to that level to where you're going to be able to like overtake Ethereum or do anything? No, and I'm going to say this with all due respect, it's never going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But it's going to be powerful. It's going to be, it's going to be a very sustainable cryptocurrency. And I believe that, I think it's going to be strong over the years because of its fan base and everything else in between. But yeah, so I do have some other cryptocurrency projects, and obviously that I'm familiar with. I named like the top ones, but I'm I'm going to name one of, like, I'm going to name a stable coin. And you know what? I'm just going to say all stable coins. I'm going to say all stable coins are BOMA, right? Not very strong, just equal, just regular, right? Just regular, but being used, and they're just nagging all the time, right? Because like all these stable coins, it's like, oh, this stable coin, that stable coin, they're dying. And, I forgot what the other USD, and then now we're gonna be trying to create central bank stable coins and stuff like that. It's like a whole BOMA type thing. It's like, what? Like, it's there, you can't get rid of it. It's just gonna be there throughout the whole entire series. It's not really a fighter, it's not really doing anything, it's just an added character within. So I'm gonna say that I'm gonna just classify all stable coins as BOMA. Okay. Now the next one, and by the way, this isn't like, this wasn't written out or anything like that. This is just how my thoughts is, how I see the cryptocurrency space. Obviously there's some technicals that are involved, in which you can probably argue a whole lot of things, but come on, man, this is just for fun, right? By the way, speaking of that, I'm not professional, excuse me. I'm not a professional investor. Don't take this stuff as advice, just my own personal experience and opinions. Okay. Now, if some of you guys have known my like what coin I actually like, the project that I really like, but it isn't quite there yet, and it hasn't really done anything yet, right? So I'm going to name this project because it is my favorite project, Holo Chain. I believe the hot token, and I'm gonna say this, and I know some people are gonna think I'm crazy, but I think the hot token is going to be GoTanks. And right now, GoTanks is in the hyperbolic time chamber, right? So, like, it's still trying to cook. It's still trying to form. It's still trying to get there, It's still practicing. It's still trying to learn how to fuse together, right? Still trying to get all everything, all the nuts and bolts together, in which you're able to move forward. So for anybody who doesn't know the Dragonballz series, basically GoTanks, when they come out of the hyperbolic time chamber, they are awesome. Like, they almost cannot be stopped, right? So yeah. One of the right now in the cryptocurrency space, I'm going to say in general. Now I'm going in general because there's so many out there. These DeFi projects are definitely Cybermen. They're Cybermen. They pop up out of the ground. You know what? It's kind of funny too, because the Cybermen, they pop up out of the ground. You kind of grow them, and then they got like these yam and corn and popcorn and all these other kind of stuff going on. Like, yeah, they're Cybermen, right? So you put the little whatever liquid into the cryptocurrency space, and bam, pops up a DeFi project, right? And these DeFi projects, I mean, they're aggravating, right? I mean, they self explode. Obviously, they can self explode and commit kamikaze, right? So like they'll grab onto an enemy, and that's the same thing what happened with Yamcha. I will bring up Yamcha later. But that's the same thing what happened with Yamcha. You know, he got grabbed and then he like blew up and then he died because like, you know, like it's like what the hell, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, these DeFi projects are Cybermen, you know, and every once in a while these Cybermen will create some kind of damage, and they're also destructive, right? So yeah, I understand like if you're an Earthling and you're like, what is a Cyberman? Like, it's like brand new and it's like, whoa, look at the technology. I didn't know you can do that with like real stuff, you know? It's the same thing in the cryptocurrency space. A lot of people are like, oh, wow, look at that technology. Like, not technology, but like, look at it's DeFi and we're going to create this and that and everything else in between. It's like, yo, like, you probably need to realize and see what the power level is. Like, put the little things on and see what the power level is at. You know what I'm saying? Do your own research. And that's another thing. People, you guys need to have a scouter. You guys need to have a cryptocurrency scouter, okay? You need to put that, I almost said a bad word. You need to put that on, all right? And you need to look at projects, and you need to see exactly where they're going, right? You need to know what's going on behind the scenes. You need to know, and it's hard to know what's going on behind the scenes when you're always listening to, you know, the news and they're saying this coin and that coin. And it's just YouTube videos. You know, you're all over the place, this coin and that coin and everything else in between. And it's kind of crazy, right? So it's one of those things to where it's like, whoa, like what's going on? So one of the coins, well, I shouldn't say coins, but a lot of the coins right now are in other world. They really are. Like they're not recognizable. And until someone collects all 7 Dragonballs and a miracle happens, then they will be revived. But like there's a whole lot of projects. I would say there will probably be 1 or 2 between 100 and 200 of the top cryptocurrencies that are going to make it. That is including Holochain, because obviously they're in a hyperbolic time chamber. But then you have, and then I would say about 20 or 30 in the top 100. And the reason why I say 20 or 30 is going to make it is because of the fact that this world, like there's not going to be just one coin to make it. A matter of fact, there's not even just going to be 5 coins. The way our economy works, the way people are, no one's going to completely agree with and be on the same page. The same thing. That's why Bitcoin is going to be popular, because not that everyone's going to adopt Bitcoin, but you're going to be able to use Bitcoin, and it's just one of those things to where it's going to be there. It's just going to be there. Okay. So a couple of other projects I wanted to mention, not projects, but characters. I'm gonna say Omisego is Yamcha. And the reason why I'm going to say Yamcha, because I know he's weak, but you guys, if you guys have played any of the games, Yamcha actually becomes stronger. And he, like the Dark Yamcha, I can't remember his name. I was playing the game. Like, it was unbeatable. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very popular project that I believe is going to make it. I believe that I'm gonna call Theta Android 18, right? Because Android 18 like has unlimited potential. Look, in the video game era, like the potential is unlimited. And so while I don't think they're gonna be the most powerful, I do think that they're going to use their resources. Hopefully they use their resources properly and be able to make it. There are a couple of notables out there. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go into some of them, but obviously, this was a little bit of a fun. But I just kind of wanted to kind of go over the cryptocurrency space in general. The coin that's going to change everything, I'm gonna have to name him King Kai. I don't know what that coin is, right? And some people are gonna be like, "Oh man, it should be Bitcoin." The problem is that with Bitcoin, they have way too many issues with scalability, and it's not gonna be used. I'm waiting for that coin that's actually going to be used a lot. And the reason why, and that's one of the reasons why, and I'm going to go back into my personal cryptocurrency of why I decided that I wanted to invest in this cryptocurrency, is because, or not, I should say, Holochain, their cryptocurrency project using HOT, is because of the fact that it is something that is brand new. It is different. The technology is different. And to be honest with you, I don't really understand everything fully, but I do understand its potential. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to take all of my money and invest in Holochain, because honestly, I'm just a broke guy. I don't know. Like, I can't do that, But, I'm still in school, a couple of classes away from my master's, it's like, I'm just a normal guy, So, but yeah, that's one of the reasons why I invest in Holochain. Now, there are some other projects that obviously they're great projects that I named in the beginning. They're going to be there for a very long time. You know what I mean? I really do believe that Cardano is going to be an extremely strong cryptocurrency project. I don't think that it's going to overtake Ethereum, but hey, it possibly can. As far as XRP is concerned, we all, I don't even want to talk about it. We all know what's going on with that. They had a lot of potential. They started out really great. As far as popularity, there were some things that they could have done differently. But yeah, but I'm really hoping that a lot of people kind of use your scouter, kind of understand, and basically at some point you don't even need a scouter anymore, right? Like, you turn into Goku and you automatically know exactly what someone's power level is. You can kind of feel it. It's the same thing with these projects. Like, you can kind of feel it. Like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I'm not invested in that. No. What is it, that level that you got this and that you're saying all of these things? Nah, I'm good. So it's like you're going to be able to feel it and understand it, but that comes with a lot of research. And that's one of the things is that a lot of people have to understand, is that you got to have a whole lot of research. You got to do a whole lot of research with these cryptocurrency projects, okay? Like, for real. You really don't want to end up with a Cyberman, because they will grab you and they will suck the life out of you by blowing you up or blowing your funds up, however you want to take it, So anyway, thank you guys for listening. I thought that was quite fun. I'm a huge anime fan. So I just want to, and I love cryptocurrency. So you know what? Why not? But anyway, if any of you guys have any want to, and not just Dragon Ball Z characters, but if you guys want to name a character or anime character from your own favorite cryptocurrency project, I think that'd be quite interesting. And please let me know in the comments below exactly why it is. Anyway, you guys have a great day. It's getting crazy out there. Stay safe and take it easy.